Hi, my name is Eileen Davis, educator with the Lake County Forest Preserves. May is designated as National Invasive Species Awareness Month, and I'm here today to show you one of the invasive species I have in my yard, garlic mustard. Invasive species are any species that will take over in our habitats. A lot of them are non-native plants that were brought by European settlers, and that is what has happened with garlic mustard. It was brought over with European settlers as a food source as they were settling in North America, and it quickly spread because it starts growing very early in the season before there's leaves on the trees. And during this time of social distancing, we are not able to host our normal restoration work days at various preserves around the county, so it's a great opportunity for folks to get out into your yards, take a look around and see if you have any of these non-native invasive species and take some time to remove them. So today we're going to focus on garlic mustard. I want to start by showing everybody how to identify garlic mustard. As you can see, I've got a nice healthy patch here behind my garage, and garlic mustard is what is called a biennial, and that means that it takes 2 years for the plant to complete its life cycle. All of these plants here are in the second year of their life cycle, so they will be producing flowers at this point. In the first year, it's a small rosette of leaves that stays pretty close to the ground, and in the second year they send up these flower stalks. Now in my patch here behind the garage, it's fairly shady, so these little buds here haven't started producing their flowers yet, but in a few days, if I don't pull this, they will be producing flowers, and as they get pollinated, they produce long seed pods containing lots and lots of tiny little seeds that are very easily spread. And garlic mustard likes to grow in disturbed areas. It also grows in a lot of our natural areas and can shade out. As you can see, when they get in a big clump, they can shade out the forest floor and not allow our native plants to grow in the spring. So identifying garlic mustard, you want to look for these sort of almost heart-shaped scalloped leaves and pretty pronounced veining. If you're not quite sure, a real easy test is just to pick a little leaf and take a sniff, and it's got a very strong garlic or onion smell. Once you've identified your garlic mustard, you'll want to pull it, and it's actually quite easy to pull. You'll only need a few little tools. Oh, here we go. We've got one with a flower. So that's what the flowers look like. All right. You'll want to have a pretty sturdy black plastic bag and some gardening gloves if you'd like. The key to removing garlic mustard is that you want to get down as close as you possibly can to the soil, where the plant is coming out of the soil, and you want to pull straight up and get as much of the root as you possibly can. Once you've pulled up the garlic mustard and gotten all that root, you want to put it in the black plastic bag and leave it in there for a really long time, preferably in a sunny location if you can, because even though we've pulled this plant and removed it from the ground, those seeds can continue to develop long after you've pulled it if the plant has been pollinated. So you want to make sure that you put it in that black plastic bag. So we'll do that. And as you can see, I've got quite a patch here to remove, so I've got some work ahead of me today. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and challenge you to find any of these invasive species in your yard. And let's do a little garlic mustard challenge this week. Go out there and all through the month of May and look around your yard, and let's see who can pull the biggest pile of garlic mustard from your yard. Thanks again.